Hello, you guys. This is your reading. I already shuffled your deck, and I also wrote some notes down while I was shuffling and listening to music. You guys got something about food and listening to your heart more, and someone's looking for you, or maybe you were looking for someone. So we're gonna jump right. My foot is asleep. Holy fuck. I hate when my foot falls asleep, you guys. Okay, let's jump in with my handwritten cards. We have on repeat like a broken record. So maybe you're listening to a song on repeat, or maybe someone just repeats themselves over and over again, or maybe you feel like someone's making you repeat yourself over and over again because they're not getting it. Maybe you feel like some people say the same thing, or a group is saying the same thing, constantly calling for no reason. So someone could be bothering you right now. You're trying to take control. I feel like you guys are feeling super fly. We have shut your bitch ass up. So maybe you say that a lot, or someone could be saying that to you. There's opposite thoughts happening in your head. Someone could call you mosquito bites, or you could have mosquito bites right now. You could be saying like, what's your deal to like these energies around you. Maybe you promised to meet someone somewhere in another life. You're almost somewhere. Somebody's gonna regret breadcrumbing you, leading you on. I swear to God, maybe you guys swear you're gonna change the world somehow, your world, others' worlds. A moment in time, learning to be present. Something about the wrong one. Trust the signs. Maybe the world's trying to tell you you're making the wrong choice about a certain situation. Maybe you know. Why let go of that dream and earth? Maybe there's a certain mindset you need to get rid of, or a way of thinking. Something about the earth. You could be reading about the earth more, or trying to be more grounded, more sustaining certain things. We have Justice and Maka. Oh shit, so I guess the Justice card is also about the same lady, Maka. So with Justice, one voice with the courage to stand against the mob could have changed Maka's fate. So justice isn't always an easy path, but it is the right one. When this card is drawn, it signals the time to act with honor and seek justice for yourself and others who may not be able to stand up for themselves. It can also represent an injustice that has been done in regard to a situation. It could be like a court case, or just any type of... There's some justice that's either you're going after, or the world is working on your behalf. Or you're trying to defend others, defend yourself, and the world is telling you to do it. Something was unfair. Something was really unfair. So Maka, it says, pushes and prods us not only to face our demons with a mighty battle cry, but also to attack the problems at hand with skill and strategy when we might want to jump into the fight without a plan. She forces us to think our problems through. What is the outcome when... So, okay. Strategize right now. Maybe you want to like go and fight people, right? But maybe you need to wait a little bit longer, play the long haul for certain situations, or just be more temperance, right? Temperament. Calm down, make a plan, and then take action. There's determination that's needed as well. The grit to stand firm by your convictions. You might need courage too. This could have been things that happened in the past too, you guys, or currently. But despite all this, this could be activating you to get into another like spiritual awakening and ego death, but you're getting closer and closer to yourself. And then we have Sabbath Mullion. So this is about celebration. So either, yeah, justice is in your favor for a certain situation. Whether you listen to yourself to go about the way of handling this without like impulse and emotions, you waited, you planned, strategized, made your case for some of you guys, and justice is going in your favor. Celebration will come. You choose every piece of content you consume. So maybe some of you guys were watching certain things to help you on your case, right? Maybe you're watching videos to help you heal, to grow, to spiritually grow, insights to tap in more, right? Or maybe you were, I don't know, what were you feeding yourself? What are you feeding yourself now? Maybe you need to be, maybe some of you guys are going to school, or just educating yourself more on certain situations, whether it's to your case or not. Or also just things to calm you down, to make you happy. You contain the entire universe encoded within you. Something about codes, coding. We have house 12. You could have house 12th house placements. It talks about spirituality. You could be very spiritual. Karma, sacrificial service, and healing. Maybe you feel like you've been forgotten a lot. Maybe you feel like your case was forgotten, your words, your story was forgotten. You could feel like you had missed opportunities because of other people. Maybe you had a fear of failure, especially when it comes to your own spirituality. All of these things could have made you closer to your own spiritual self, though, in your guides. Goblins. Maybe you're always surrounded by little... This kind of... Guys, watch my first video, because this kind of feels like part 2 to that. Maybe you're always surrounded by these negative energies. Maybe you know yourself when you're being negative, right? But there's always these negativity energies around you. Maybe they just... You attract them because you're supposed to slay them, right? Pay attention to the synchronicities. Maybe you have your own secret language with the universe, right? Maybe you ask for specific signs from the universe. Your own code with the universe. You understand where to go, when to go, what to do because of the universe, right? Maybe you had to move around a lot right now, or change your mindsets a lot. Or you're asking the universe for a certain sign right now to like what to do, where to go right now. Alright. So we have cock blocking. So these people could have been cock blocking something for you. We have thief, unexpected income, and house. So these people could have literally stole an inheritance of somehow, something like a house or money that was supposed to be for you. They cock blocked an opportunity for financial security, for just security in general. These people could have done that. Maybe that's an injustice. You had to cut ties from these people. You had to move on, or they were making you move on. But you're gonna be receiving what you need. They try to make you seem crazy, like you weren't all there. To take this, to be like, oh, you know, like, wow. Maybe they said, like, I don't know, everything you said was a fucking lie. They don't deserve this, right? We do. Speak freely. They wanted you to be quiet. Let's go in with tarot. We have Hermit in reverse, coming out of maybe planning, right? Maybe now is the time for you to take action. King of Pentacles. You are more grounded than you think. Maybe they made you fucking crack mentally because of all the shit they were doing to you. Maybe you got psychosis because of these people. Maybe you just had a mental breakdown of some sort, right? And they try to say like, oh, you're just crazy, right? They pushed you until you broke. But that just helped build you. 3 of Wands. You were planning. You escaped. Are you trying to find a way to get something back? It's gonna be a long journey though. But it's a journey away from these negative energies. We have love like people aren't assholes. They try to break your mental, your heart, the way you see the world. So you won't be stable. You are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. Maybe they expected you to forgive. Maybe because you're just a caring person. No. They built something stable inside of you because maybe externally nothing was stable for you, so you had to become stable within yourself. So wherever you are, wherever you go, whatever you go through, you can rely on yourself and your own stability with your own self and your faith. And you had to create certain plans, and you are set on these plans. And it just sucked that you had to leave certain emotional safety, or what felt safe, what felt comfortable. But you're willing to take that journey. You did, and you'll keep doing it.